Hello, dear one. This is a meditation to cultivate your inner light. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Maybe this is the deepest breath you've taken all day. Allow yourself to just become present with this moment, bringing some awareness, some attention to that which is touching the earth or the floor beneath you. Grounding into the awareness that we are made of this clay, this dust of earth, that you belong here. And as you ground into this awareness, you realize that you're actually walking through a forest. You've just entered in, you've taken a few steps, and you're just noticing your surroundings. You begin to feel that there is something in front of you, in the dark, that's calling for you. Now, this isn't necessarily something you hear with your ears. It's almost this knowing, this invitation to walk further into the woods, into the dark. So you follow this feeling, this intuition perhaps. And as you follow it, you just begin to notice. What do you see? What do you hear? You bring your gaze up towards the sky, and through the canopy of trees, you can see that there are stars shining. You feel the glow of the moon there as this guiding light, this support that you are exactly where you should be at this time. As you walk further into these woods, noticing any sights, sounds around you, taking stock of the way that the air feels on your skin. Is it warm? Is it cool? A being appears in front of you. At first, you can't really see who or what it is. And yet there is this feeling, this knowing that you're intimately connected with this being. So you begin to take a few steps closer. And as you get closer, you begin to see more of the shape, the outline of this being in front of you. Maybe a person, maybe an animal. But really leaning into this is an ally, and bringing your awareness to the fact that they're holding something in their hands and they want to gift it to you. At first, this feels a little uncomfortable. I mean, we've been trained to not maybe take a gift from a stranger, especially not in the dark when you can't totally see what it is. And yet that knowing invites you to lean in. So you open your hands and you realize you're actually holding something yourself. What is it? Is what you're holding on to something you need to release to be able to receive the gift that this being wants to give you? You take a breath, and what you're holding in your hands begins to dissolve almost effortlessly. And you realize that what it was you were holding on to, you didn't need it anymore. It served its purpose. So you release it as it dissolves in gratitude. Now this being, you realize, is staring at you right in the eyes. And now the moon has come overhead and is beaming directly down on the two of you. Surrounded by this forest of trees, this canopy of love, you reach your arms out to receive the gift as this being places it in your palms. What does it feel like? You use your fingers, your fingerprints, and you trace around the edges. Is it soft? Is it smooth? Is it prickly? Is it cold or is it warm? You bring the gift towards your face. You take a deep breath in, inhaling the fragrance of this gift. What does it smell like? Does the smell remind you of anything? Almost the sense of nostalgia around the smell. And in the moonlight, you hold it out and up so that the light of the moon can beam down and touch it. And in that dusk, you use your eyes to see what you can. More than anything, the longer you hold this gift, the more you start to feel its energy filling the palms of your hands, spreading down through your arms, in through your torso, up your neck through your crown, down your legs through your feet. It's as if your entire body becomes enveloped in this beautiful light of this gift. And now this light, this illumination, this awareness, it begins to bring you clarity. It begins to bring you peace, where you feel the very essence of you is at ease. You begin to connect dots, tracing back through moments in your timeline this year, connecting different pieces, letting them integrate, letting them soften where they need to, letting them release where it's time. And then you get a sense of anticipation for what's coming. Maybe some dreams you've held inside of you for a while now that are ready to be looked at. that are ready to be acknowledged, that are being ready to be born in this coming year. Now, as this awareness of these things is filtering through your consciousness, a smile starts to spread across your face. You begin to realize in the moments of this past year where you thought you were separate, or where you thought it was maybe going to be different, you're realizing that there is this thread of interconnectedness woven through it all. And that this interconnectedness is going to carry you into this next year. And it is from that space you thank the being. You take the gift. You can either place it in your heart, or maybe you're wearing a bag or a medicine bag. You could put it there for safekeeping. And now with your hands at your heart, you bow to this being in honor, in gratitude of this gift that you've been given. And this being blesses you with abundance and expansion and delight for the coming year ahead. And you now take all of this awareness of everything that you've seen, everything that you've felt, heard, touched, tasted, and experienced here. And you turn and you begin to walk back through the woods towards where you came. And with every step, you begin to come more and more back to your body, back to this present moment in time, space, reality. And as you exit this woods, come out into this clearing, you feel different. You feel a sense of nourishment that wasn't there before. And you trust that everything is as it should be. And so it is.